Good morning.
Good morning. Love the headpiece, mate.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
I bought this when I went skiing about 25 years ago or more. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's
nice and warm, but I'm wearing it today, even though it is warm here. So.
I was going to say, is that a Gooners ringing up to gloat?
Hey?
Is that a Gooner ringing up to gloat?
No, it's Lookman.
Okay.
Lookman. He said something about fire.
Okay.
Yeah, you must have got it as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I've got mine. I had my phone on me. I had the obligatory message from my old best friend. When I say old, it's not just because he's a Gooner. But, yeah, he was like, how you doing, mate? How's everything going? And I was like, you took your time, mate. I mean, you won the title on Tuesday and you're only messaging me on fucking Friday or Saturday.
No contact with any Arsenal supporters.
No? Okay.
No. Don't bother me at all.
Hang on a minute.
Not been on my case or anything, you know?
Yeah, okay. Right. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to RickyVillaTV in association with Shelfside Spurs and Spurswasion TV. If you're watching, like and subscribe. Always helps. I've just had a message from someone who could be a special guest coming on in a minute. So I'm just going to send him the link. And so Kev. Yeah. We've just been chatting and you said that you were not feeling too bad. Quite
I'm a bit bouncy now. I can't wait.
I'm a bag of fucking nerves.
I can't wait because if it all goes Pete Tong, it don't matter. You know, you can't change it. But I'm hoping we're going to be good. One way or the other. It's more our way than their way, put it that way, you know? So,
yes.
If everything goes absolutely tits up, so be it. I'll still be here tomorrow, hopefully. What can I do? I'll be grumpy tomorrow if it doesn't, but I won't be grumpy for long because life goes on, you know?
Yeah.
And the sun is shining and all that, so.
Please jump on. Yeah, well, yes, it's bloody marvellous weather over here. We've had it for the last couple of days.
It's raining.
So it's been, it's been really, really nice. And we've got a long weekend over here in the Netherlands due to, what is it, Pinkster's Day? Can't remember. Ascension Day. Is it Ascension Day or?
It could be, yes, a religious one, Ascension,
It's one of the, I don't think it's Ascension because I think that's Hemelfart. Pinkster's is not Passover. Yeah. I'll have a look.
Normal bank holiday, isn't it, I think?
Yeah, no, it's because over here, over here they celebrate all of the
festivals,
all of the Catholic festivals.
Yeah.
And that is Whitsun, I think.
Whitsun, that's it. Yeah, that's the old one. Yeah, Whitsun Bank Holiday. Yeah, we had ours at the start of the month, the communist one, you know. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We were in line with the communists, so I believe, I don't know.
Okay.
Whatever.
Well, I'm, I've got a long weekend this weekend, long weekend next weekend because I'm in England again doing my rest in peace Judith Chalmers bit, as you always say.
Yeah.
That was a sad thing to hear that she passed because definitely quite a big part of my growing up was watching whatever the travel program or whatever. So rest in peace, Judith. And I'm sure she was a Spurs fan as well. So I don't think she knew it, but right. So we got Guy from the Lane saying, "Oi, oi, lads," and that hat looks great. Big up, chaps for the day.
Cupboard for 25 years.
Get me an effing beer, and then Kim, how are you? Oi, oi, boys, come on, you Spurs. Kev channeling Yaz there. The only way is up. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I'll have to take this off a while because it's bloody hot, I tell you.
I'm surprised.
Go with the flow.
And right, we do have another guest, but I'm not going to do the whole Razzmatazz thing, so I shall just add him.
It's a Razzmatazz.
It's a Razzmatazz, yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Kim. Hey, Rez. How are you?
You doing all right? You all right, guys?
Yeah.
Nervous.
You can't?
Yes. Yeah,
very nervous.
Absolutely. It's Kimber, look.
Yeah, we spoke to her already, mate. You're too late on that.
Yeah.
How's it going, Kim? How you feeling?
Not too bad, darling. It's my birthday today. I've given
Mazel
it a
tov.
special dispensation to join you guys because
Yes.
it's a special day. This could be the best birthday present ever, or it could be
The worst.
or it could be a real kick in the teeth for me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make her a breakfast burrito shortly. So hopefully that will make up for it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice indeed. So go on then, Rez, talk to me. What do you think?
Oh, it's yeah, I mean it's nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking today. Just yeah. You think Everton at home, you know, when I saw the fixture list at the beginning of the season, you know, I thought, yeah, that's a good game to end on, you know. I looked at the run-in and I thought, other than Chelsea, it was like, yeah, this isn't too bad for once, because usually our run-ins are pretty tight.
Yeah.
And then this season fucking happened, you know. Just ridiculous. So yeah, very, very nervous.
Yeah.
Very, very nervous. I just think whatever happens today, our fans have really got to turn up, and they have. We've got to be fair to them. They have for the last few home games, and certainly the away support's always good. But yeah,
Swag man, I am not a wag man.
It's Wagwan. Wagwan.
Wagwan. So yeah, it's yeah. We need to turn up today. We've got to do what we did against Aston Villa.
Yeah, that was amazing.
It's got to be that kind of energy and that kind of intensity and that kind of desire right from the opening, right from the first whistle. No pissing about, no half. I mean, against Chelsea, there was nothing, but there was little that you could really, you know, criticize for. You know, there were one or two mistakes, obviously. What's it called, Tell's behavior. I mean, I thought it was soft, if I'm being honest. Right? No, it wasn't against Chelsea, was it? It was against Leeds.
No, it was Muani, that pass.
Yeah, that's right. It was Leeds. Yes, right. Yeah, but you know, against both of them, you know, the only thing that was sort of missing, I think, was a little bit. It wasn't quite as intense as it was against Villa. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Villa was the pinnacle of our currently wounded, you know, misfiring season. It was probably the best performance of the entire season. Yeah.
Or against Man City, I think probably.
Oh, against Man City, yeah, Man City. I'll grant you that one as well. Yeah, agreed. But at the same time, it's sort of like since the wheels started coming off, that's been, you know, one of the best performances I've seen. Yeah, you know, it's got to be stuff like that. It's got to be along those lines of going out there and putting absolutely everything on the pitch and having to drag yourself. I mean, Conor Gallagher against Villa was absolutely amazing. You know, I don't think it was a blade of grass that he missed. You know, Richie had his shooting boots on. You know, you saw what Palhinha did towards the end of the game, and that how much it meant to him with that roar. You know, it's got to be along those lines, because we're in danger of not just being relegated, but just essentially will have sleepwalked into relegation, because for far too long we just didn't seem to take it all that seriously. Yeah, agreed, absolutely right. You know, I don't think it's part of De Zerbi's makeup to do that, but there can be no, you know, intention of playing for a draw or anything like that. It has to be, we're going to, you know, if I was in the dressing room and I was doing my, you know, job properly, if I had I been a player, you know, my attitude, the attitude that I would hope that the players would have is, we're going to go out there and rip Everton a new arsehole today, right? That's the attitude that it should have. It should be a case of, I'm going to make these fellow professionals of mine cry for their mums today, right? That's what it's got. That's the way it should be. Yeah. Go out there and utterly humiliate them, right? Make them question their very sanity and their existence on this plane of reality today, right? I don't think they will, but it should be that attitude.
Yeah, definitely. So I want to go back to this date in history.
Yeah.
In 2015. We played away at Goodison Park.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And
won?
Beat Everton 1-0 with a goal from Lord Harry.
Nice.
Yeah.
On the 24th minute, we had Hugo Lloris, Eric Dyer right back. Fucking hell, those were the days. Fazio and Vertonghen in the middle.
Super,
Nabil Bentaleb at left back.
I tell you what, give me fucking Bentaleb today. He always tried, at least.
He did, and he wound people up as well, didn't he?
That's right.
Me included, yeah.
He's sort of like, this is going to sound so bloody racist. Kim just said I forgot what he looks like. I was about to say he's sort of Moroccan looking.
Racist.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that Bentaleb, isn't it? One of those players that came and went, but yeah, right. Yeah, in my ball to grill t-shirt. It's got stormtroopers on it. I don't know what happened, right? This is a present from Kim, this t-shirt, right?
It's nice.
It says Born to Grill, right? And it's got a stormtrooper on it. Yeah, but the stormtrooper confuses me. Look, it's got bloody stormtrooper on it.
Is he grilling Yoda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks a bit like where Eugene is at the moment. He's in front of a massive fire somewhere in Kuala Lumpur.
Is he?
So,
yeah. Excellent.
So we also had Moussa Dembele and Ryan Mason in the middle. Eric Lamela on the right, Chadley on the left, Ericsson in the middle, attacking midfielder, Harry Kane up front. Now the bench, this is an interesting one. Townsend came on for Chadley. No, sorry. Townsend came on for Harry Kane. Stambouli came on for Moussa Dembele. And Soldado came on for Chadley. And we had Michel Vorm, Yedlin, Josh Onoma, and Harry Winks, that well-known Leicester lover.
Yeah.
Was that the dregs left over from the bail money? Was it a lot of them?
Yes, it
Chadley,
was. Yeah.
Chadley was one of them, wasn't he?
Yeah. And Ericsson, but he did okay. But the rest of them, Soldado, I think, and Stambouli. Yeah. What can you say? I always thought that
Nasser Chadley was not a bad player.
He wasn't. No,
Nasser Chadley was
he scored a few goals.
You know? This again, we come back to. I mean, I spent countless whatever percentage of the time that I've spent streaming about Spurs, talking about that bloody poison dwarf, right?
Yeah.
He has done this to us. He has done this to us. The most generous interpretation I can give is that he didn't mean for us to be where we are now, right? I genuinely don't believe that he meant Spurs to be there, because it doesn't even make sense for his own ambitions for that to happen.
Yeah.
But this is what mismanagement of a football club actually means. And the thing that I tell you, the one pundit that's really wound me up over the last few weeks is Simon fucking Jordan, right?
Yeah.
Because he sits there and he tries to pin the blame for what's going wrong at Spurs on the new owners. And I'm not necessarily defending them at all, right? But the fact that this guy has been a mouthpiece for Daniel Levy for countless years now, right? And if this guy has made his money through business, yeah, he knows that the effect of business decisions are not felt immediately. He knows this, right? And yet he's trying to obfuscate and say that, no, it's the decisions that have been made this season that have caused us to be where we are today. And to an extent, that's true. There are some decisions that have contributed to where we are. But the overall thing, we finished 17th last season as well. I think you'll find, Simon. Yeah? Explain that one away, right? Yeah. But he's got his hand so far down Daniel Levy's crotch, right? That he seems unwilling to even tell the truth about business practices, right? Maybe that's why he's not in charge of Carphone Warehouse anymore.
Oh, was it Carphone Warehouse? I didn't realise
so.
that.
It's something. I know it's something like that.
I think it was one of those.
Yeah. Phones for you.
That's it. Phones for you. That's.
Oh, was it? Okay, I was just taking a piss. But
it might be. You know what? I'm just going to Google it now. All right.
Yeah, but Levy was Mr. Byright, so you know.
Yes. Weirdly, it wasn't even Daniel Levy. It was Daniel Levy's dad that was Mr. Byright. That's actually how we got to know all those. That's how we got to know Joe Lewis, because Joe Lewis was actually Abraham Levy's friend.
Okay.
That's why I call it. It's not just the friend.
Yeah, it's in the brake trade,
it's not just because of the whole Stalin thing that I call him Uncle Joe, right? It's because he's sort of like Daniel Levy's uncle, you know, because he was mates with his dad. Right. Let me have a look at Simon Jordan. So
I'll just read out some things from the panel. Aussie Ange, morning, mate. How are you, sir? Morning, panel. We survived today, and next season we're getting to a cup final, and maybe, just maybe, we can get the Premier League too. If Arsenal can do it, so can we.
Yeah.
I think we need a few more seasons, but I've loved your optimism since everything's gone to shit, Aussie Ange. Since I've seen you on the on the streams, commenting on the streams, I think it's absolutely brilliant. I wish I shared it. I used to many years ago when we were shit with AVB. I used to have a group called the Tottenham Optimists. That all went out the window, unfortunately. So as I got older and more grumpy.
Spurs will do that to you, age you and make you grumpy. Yeah, it was the Pocket Phone Shop.
Oh,
was Simon Jordan's business.
I've never heard of him. Heard of him.
Yeah.
Barveen says, need to play from the beginning and go for the win. I know that Rez commented on that earlier. Nice to see you, mate. Please like and subscribe to all the channels, because I'm not sure how many come in from the different channels. So please make sure that all three of them are liked and subscribed. Guy says, hey, guys, enjoy the game. I'm in Brasov at the moment, and we'll be watching it at a sports bar. Mr. Abraham was a charming man back in... Oh, shut up. Yeah.
What do you guys think?
To be honest, I'm being more of a flip flop than the ones that I wear in summer. It's 1 minute I'm thinking, look at our record against Everton at home, how good it is. They have nothing to play for. Or do they actually still have a chance of getting in the Conference League?
It's one of those. Yeah, it's a huge. I think Brentford need to lose big, and they need to win big.
Okay. Right.
All right.
And then on the other half, I'm thinking, Leeds have got loads of injuries. They don't have any anything to play for either. West Ham may be up for it. I look at West Ham's front line and I think to myself, I would swap that with ours in a minute. I mean, I know that Bowen's off, but when he's on, he looks brilliant. Somerville's look great, and that what's his name? Is it Taki or Castellano or something? Yeah, I don't know what his nickname is. He's looked good as well. Then I think, oh well, maybe Solanke will be back today. And okay, he hasn't exactly pulled up trees, but he holds the ball up, which is something that Richarlison can't do very well. And if you can hold the ball up for Tell to run onto it, and also I think, well, I'll go to our my team prediction later if Solanke is fit. As long as Muani doesn't play, I don't mind. But I do think that Everton will. I've seen pictures of Everton in a nightclub on Thursday.
Yeah.
With Jack Grealish leading the party, and we all know how Jack Grealish likes to party. So, might
give us that couple of percentage points that we need because it's all fine margins.
Yeah. I'm bricking it, to be honest. I haven't, as I was saying to Kev, I haven't felt this nervous about a game. I don't know since when. I didn't even feel this nervous last season. I don't think I even felt this nervous for the Champions League final because I'd actually come to my peace that I thought that we were going to lose it. And so it was like, I went into it, anything apart from that is a bonus. But I just think we have it all in our hands. Yeah. And it's just so, I refuse to say the word, but I'm going to say it.
No, I don't say the word.
Tottenham-y.
No.
It's Spursy that we can fuck it up.
The thing is that that term is so flipping amorphous anyway, right? They just apply it to any situation. Oh, Spurs did this. Help me! Yeah. You know, it's like, just why don't you insert a brain cell or two before you actually put pen to paper? It's snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. Yeah. That is that phrase. We're not in a position of victory at the moment. No. Yeah, we're in a position where we have to win. Yep. Every club, every team, every organization, every group of people can succumb to pressure. This idea that it's uniquely Tottenham that do this is absolute bollocks, right? Yeah. You know, if you want to talk about that, what about the fact that Chelsea played 7 cup finals and lost every one in a row or something stupid like that? They've got a really bad record of doing it, right? How about the scum, you know, until this season, constantly bottling it and not finishing the job. You want to talk about patterns of behavior? There are other clubs that have got a far worse record than we have, right? But we're
an easy target.
Yeah, we're victims of a very weird prejudice, right? I don't know what it is. I don't know why it is. It's like, what have we ever done to you that makes you so vitriolic, right?
Well, because we always played nice football and won a load of cups in the 80s.
Yeah,
and used to run people all over London. So it's like, you know, that's why they don't like us.
Yeah, which is a stupid thing to do. Like Man City, right? Man City fans are still pissing and moaning over the 1981 FA Cup final. It's like, why don't you get a life? Why don't you get a life? Yeah, right? Do you know what? Is Manchester so shit that's how you make yourself feel better? I'm very combative today.
Right? So, Kev, me and Rez have had our say.
Yeah,
talk to me, mate.
Well, first of all, you were talking about the press and the involvement there, and that one article by Alison Rudd in the Times yesterday, so she wasn't blaming anyone else but the fans, the crowds at White Hart Lane, the new White Hart Lane. She was blaming them. Bad atmosphere, bad booing, and all this and all that shit. You know, it's crazy. Where are they getting that from? The fans, you know.
I mean, everyone was. I heard that everyone was saying she's a gooner. Apparently, she's a lifelong Liverpool supporter. So I don't really know where that comes from.
Yeah.
Well,
same difference. Yeah.
It's probably that sense of entitlement that's basically causing her to vomit bullshit onto the page.
Yeah, but no, I'm just flabbergasted with it all. I mean, we had so many chances to correct this decline, in-season decline, I should say. You know, we knew October, November, it was going tits up, and nothing was done in the transfer windows, management, everything else, and we left the last knock-ins, and all of a sudden it's desperation stakes, and we just couldn't get out of that rut. I'm not going to go down the road of refereeing decisions because we'll be here till after the game's finished arguing about it. Yeah, you know, there's hundreds of them every bloody week. You know,
Do you know who's officiating today?
Oliver.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
As soon as Kim told me, I said, "That's it, we're relegated."
And
What
what's
is
his name? I have a favourite.
I know you're not watching, but if you are watching, Michael Oliver, you're a scumbag, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to have a look and see what his record is, reffing against Tottenham. So you guys talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, the other fella, the other half wit is doing the West Ham game, isn't it? What's his name? Oh, I can't think of it now.
Oh God, it could be any of them, Kev. That's the thing. They're all useless.
Yeah, I know.
Which one's the good one?
I don't think there is one.
Exactly.
I don't think there is one. Someone tried to convince the reader. I can't remember where I read it that Jared Gillett was all right, but
seriously,
he's not.
He's done us no favours.
Fucking awful.
Right?
We've lost our last 3 under Oliver.
There you go.
To be honest, looking at red cards and stuff like that, we've only had 1 from him in, I think it's about, there's 2.
But you know what? It's not the big decisions that can carry a game. It's the little ones, right? You know, no one records the number of free kicks, let's say, that he awards against.
Stuff in
you know, so he might not card us, but if he gives them a free kick on the edge of the area, you know, he's engineering a goal scoring opportunity or the potential for a goal scoring opportunity. You know, it's the little decisions that Dane constantly does. Right? He's not fit to process oxygen as far as I'm concerned, but that's a different question.
Yeah. So he was ref against Nottingham Forest when we lost 3-0. Now, I'm not sure that was anything down to his refereeing, was it?
No. No, we were just shit.
Terrible. Then 2-0 against United. We lost, and then 4-1 against the Gooners. That's the matches. Oh, no. And he also officiated a 3-0 win against Burnley. That's what he's officiated 4 of our matches this season. 3 losses, 1 win.
1 win. You see, the thing about it is that the refereeing decisions thing is not. It's not what I've seen a lot from sort of commentators or sort of Spurs related commentators is this almost this sort of faux nobility, right? Like we can't blame the refereeing decisions because this is our own problem, a problem of our own making. And that's true. We have been utter dreck this season. It's the worst season of football I've ever witnessed as a Spurs fan.
Yeah.
But even worse than the 77, 76, 77.
I never witnessed that. Really? I was born after. So.
No. I was just talking to Kev about that.
Yeah. No, definitely.
We got relegated. So. But
we were bad that day anyway. We just lost everything. Nicholson had left, and it all went. The whole thing.
But the thing is that a couple of decisions, right, would have made the difference between us today needing to avoid defeat, desperately, and us being safe at this point. Right, because West Ham have had their share of decisions go their way,
but also against Arsenal,
right? Whereas we have had other, and I think part of it is the club is soft. Echoing what our fans do, we don't make a fuss when stuff goes wrong. Whereas Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal, West Ham, all of them, they will scream to the rafters if something goes wrong. They'll write to the PGMOL. They'll basically, put stories in the press about how they're unhappy about stuff. Us, no.
We're too nice. We're too nice. They have referees barred from doing their games. This is and we don't even bat an eyelid. We just accept it. We lost today 3-0 or whatever, and that's it. When's the next one?
For instance, if I was Vinay, right, the day of the Leeds game, right, I would be emailing PGMOL, and the next day there would be a long pissing and moaning letter at them saying, we want an explanation. Why are you doing this? Threatening legal action if necessary. The PGMOL as a whole, for the whole of the game needs to be completely dismantled and a different organization. And all of the refs that are currently on PGMOL's books should be just removed, right? They have been paid far too much money. They play main character syndrome far too much, and none of them are worthy of wearing the shirt, right? All of them have got to basically be dispensed with. And a new organization needs to be by one that's accountable to the fans, accountable to the clubs, and where they are actually questioned, right? I'm of the belief that managers are interviewed after a game, players are interviewed after a game, referees should be interviewed after a game, right? Immediately after a game. Not so they can go and have a little consultation with Howard Twat Features, right?
Dermot Gallagher.
Yeah, right, to sort of agree the lines. Yeah, Dermot Gallagher, all of those twats, right?
Irish. He's Irish.
Oh, in that case, God, no wonder we're
Dublin. Dublin is from fucking Dublin. They're all from Dublin.
Bring them in front of the Sky Sports cameras or the BT Sports camera or TNT Sport cameras or the BBC cameras. Why did you do that?
Yeah.
What was the thinking behind this decision?
Yeah.
Yeah. And additional to that, we have got to get this idea of interpretation out of refereeing. The rules are the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not up for interpretation. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring all this on board. I thought we'd skip the referee bit, but
No, it's not being talked about, Kev.
It's all content, Kev. It's all content.
Yeah, I just haven't done blame me for that. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, Kim,
Hello.
let's have your thoughts, my dear.
Sorry.
On just everything, maybe.
On today.
She's waiting for a burrito. Hurry up.
Yeah, really.
I'll leave you. I'll go and make a burrito.
I really don't want to tempt fate. You know, it's that, I know it's so overused, but that whole kind of like hope for the best but expect the worst. That really sums it up about as well as I can do, really. I'd love to think we'd go out there and play with the same intensity I saw against Villa, but the team have just let me down so many times this season, and so many key moments where we had that opportunity to just get that 1 or 3 extra points or whatever, just to make today irrelevant, and we failed to do it time after time after time. So I've just got this. I'd like to say I'm naturally positive, and I think we can do it. But I've just got that nagging voice at the back of my head. I don't know. I really don't know. I wouldn't want to nail my colours to the mast.
No, I think I agree with you because, you know, as you say, that Tell brain fart kicking someone in the head.
Yeah.
Danso missing that chance, missing that ball to that chance to clear the ball.
I mean, I really like Danso, and I think
I think he's been brilliant.
Yeah, exactly. He's quality and you know, he's very reliable, and I'm glad we've got him. But yeah, you're right. I mean, that was costly. That one error was really costly.
That's the thing. It's like every error that we make this season has been a really costly one.
Yeah,
we've been punished for every error. You know,
I think mostly, if I was going to apportion any blame, we know it's the legacy of Levy. It's the true Levy legacy. I know it, but it's that front line. They just can't do the job we need them to do. You know, defenders will make mistakes, goalkeepers will make mistakes, but you want your strikers to at least be banging in a few more goals.
Although speaking of goalkeepers, bloody hell, Kinski.
Yeah.
Oh, this boy, bloody hell.
Yeah.
You know
what?
I genuinely think that the De Zerbi he's playing it cagey, but I think he sees Tony as his number one. Yeah, that's what I think.
Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, the courage that guy has after coming back from that absolute debacle in Madrid.
That destroyed anyone. That destroyed anyone.
Exactly.
Humiliated in front of
Can you imagine if that happened to Bobby Mims?
All he was doing with Bobby Mims was throw Mars bars at him. That was the day before Gascoigne got hurled a few. We used to do it. Bobby Mims. Booby Mims.
Was he that big?
Eh?
Was he that
He was a big lad. Yeah, he was a big lad. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he was such a good goalkeeper because he actually filled the goal. So you just couldn't get
Booby
past.
Mims, we called him. Yeah, that's right.
Bounce off his face and stuff. He wouldn't move.
It's
It
a
was like
highlight
Neville
follow.
Southall towards the end.
Yeah, it was a highlight
Neville.
because you had Jennings, then you had Barry Daines as an understudy, and he came in and he just couldn't get anywhere near it. He was good, but he was nowhere in the class.
Nowhere near it,
So who's down the years, you're going to say Kane, you know. You can never replace him. You've got to do something different, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, no, as Kim said, the front line has just been so disappointing. And look at the amount of money we spent on it as well.
Yeah.
What was it? Richie was 60 million.
Yeah.
And
Richie was 60. Tell was 25.
I
Sorry?
really don't like singling out people.
No.
Sticking all the blame on everyone. Apart from Daniel Levy, you can take all the blame in the world.
He can go fuck
yeah,
himself.
yeah, exactly, exactly. For leaving us in this position. But I don't know. It's so difficult to call, I think, and
So many of these shots are there, it's going over the wall, you know, over the crossbar.
You see, the problem is that we've sort of drifted into this place where we seem, not we as in the fans, but the club seems to think that Richarlison is a Kane replacement, and it's like you've bought completely the wrong player, even if one existed that could replace Kane.
But and that's an unfair comparison to make.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying.
No, I know you know.
Yeah.
But it's like when I say blame Levy, I mean, and people say, "Oh, it's the easy call to make," and you know, it's a bit more complicated than that.
But the evidence is there.
Yeah, exactly. And we've sold our leading goal scorer three seasons running.
in a row,
You know, what do you expect to happen?
Yeah. And the thing is that, you know what? If we could, I'm not saying De Zerbi will do this or should do this, but one of the ways in which one could make Richarlison effective, right, is go back to a traditional 4-4-2. I know it doesn't work in modern football these days, but in that situation, that boy would get a bag full of goals every season, right? Because he is a perfect poacher.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
True.
He is the perfect poacher. He's instinctively able to get the ball in the net. When he's got time to think, when he's got to work his way towards the goal, he struggles.
He's like the old Robbie Keane thing. Like, you give him the time to think and he'll screw it up.
And he'll mess it up.
He
Yeah.
plays instinctively.
Yeah. Right? You get balls coming in from the byline,
The wings,
right? Richie will be putting those away within his sleep, right?
And also, if you played him with Solanke as well, that Solanke's bringing the ball down,
He's the target
blocking it off to
man.
him, bang.
Yeah, absolutely, right?
Yeah.
But 4-4-2 these days is too rigid. It doesn't
Bring
work.
back Harry Redknapp, mate. 4-4-2.
Well, you know, even Redknapp didn't really play 4-4-2, really. You know,
That's
played 4-5-1, maybe, you know, it's some weird hybrid. But again, it just shows that Redknapp was actually a really good manager because he adapted as football changed.
And he had top goal scorers as well, though.
And he had some good goal scorers, absolutely.
You'd have to say, on paper, given our situation or West Ham's situation, you'd take ours every day of the week, wouldn't you? Two points ahead, game in hand.
Yeah.
Well, not game in hand, but we've both got a game to play.
Yeah.
But it's just that feeling that
we will fuck it up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Absolutely right.
So
Absolutely
God knows
right.
how to call it.
Yeah.
I think we really need to score early today
Yeah.
to settle the crowd down.
Yeah.
Because I think if the
and to
crowd
let
turn,
that feed round their crowd as well.
Yeah.
if-
Weirdly, I can't remember. It was it tough being a spud? that
Tough
we
being
won?
a spud, yeah.
He had an interesting take, right? He said, if
Shout out to Tough being a spud. by the way.
shout out
It's
to
really
Tough
good
being a
channel.
spud, good channel. If you haven't,
Oh,
checked
really?
it
I'll
out.
have a look at that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's really good.
Talks a lot of sense.
Yeah. He said,
More than we do, anyway. So.
sorry.
He said, it talks a lot of sense. I said, more than we do, anyway.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. We talk bollocks, Jens.
It's an art. It's an art form.
It is an
I've
art.
got an MBA in it, mate.
That's right. You've got the National Basketball Association in it. What?
I said an MBA. Not
That's
MBA.
what I said. No.
Oh, sorry. God. I won't give up my day job, mate. Seriously.
He had an interesting thing. He said, why don't you play Muani up front?
Yeah.
Put Tell on the right Richarlison on the left, Muani up front, and Maddison behind him for the first, say, half, right? Go out there and see if you can grab, an early goal or hopefully 2 before half time, right? Then you take Maddison off, you bring Gallagher in, and you just shore up your midfield.
Yeah.
Because I think, again, Muani is not a bad player. He is a player who's playing badly.
He's not. I don't think he's a winger. He's not a winger.
He's not. I don't think he is a winger. I think he's a forward. I think he's a centre forward. I think that's where he was played with Juventus. I think that's what PSG bought him for.
But there's elements to his game that I really like. I love his physicality. I like how tricky it can be to get the ball off.
That's right.
But sometimes he just seems a bit hapless, doesn't he? But
it's that final ball.
Yeah.
And I think it's because he's out on the right. You could potentially play. You could play Jed Spence out on the right if you wanted to put Tell on the left and drop Richarlison altogether, potentially, because that's where Spence started. He started as a right winger.
Yeah.
There are options. I think we're going to probably see the same team as we've seen up till now, because I think De Zerbi, it makes sense, doesn't it, for De Zerbi just to be, look, this is how we're going to play. I'm not going to complicate it. I'm not going to make things confusing for you guys. I think that's what we'll see today. We'll see the same side, but it would be interesting to see him utilize Spence, say, on the right, or Tell on the right, or and Richarlison on the left. I think Madders will be. I think Madders will have an effect today.
I hope so.
As they played.
But I, to be honest, after Muani's performance on Tuesday, I have been one of those who's called for him to be completely dropped because.
Yeah, I wouldn't complain about that.
I said that to Rez the other day.
I wouldn't complain.
Game like that you play that kind of ball, that is, and especially with our record there, you need to be as tight as possible and on the fucking ball. Kev, what do you reckon about? There's people who are saying Spence or Porro at right wing.
Yes,
I think it's too late in the season to experiment, to be honest.
He's probably right.
Yeah.
This is the last game. Stick with what you know, and then if it's going to, sorry, Kim. If it's going Pete Tong, change it. But I nearly said a bad word.
I wouldn't worry about that, Kev. She lives with Rez. He swears for a living. So.
Yeah, that's normal.
It's true. But in all other respects, I am fucking polite.
Yeah.
Bollocks.
So it's tis what it is.
Yeah.
If we I don't understand some of the fans who've been saying, I'm actually quite looking forward to playing in the Championship.
Oh my god.
Oh, what?
I do understand a little bit where they're coming from. Now hear me out. Yeah. The no VAR thing would be massive for me.
Yeah.
Because I could start celebrating goals again when they went in.
Yeah.
And also the fact that perhaps they might, obviously the crowds will drop. So that means I will probably come over for a couple more games and they might drop the price.
Yeah.
But that's purely selfish reasons. So, but apart from that, I completely understand. Yeah,
I can't deny the idea of playing, I don't know, Lincoln City, Wrexham and stuff like that would be interesting. What's up, Chris? Big up, Chris Agambar. I can't deny that the prospect of playing some of these other clubs would be interesting.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be out of that. And I know that the game didn't start during the Premier League, but I don't want us to be outside of that Premier League ever present.
Every team in the Championship is wanting to beat you, and every team wants to beat you at Spurs as well, because it's probably the biggest games of their lives. You know?
In that stadium, they've not played in the life.
It's their Wembley. It's their Wembley present, for life.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's not good. It's not good if we go down. It's really not good, right? our prestige,
I
such
heard
as it
something
is.
about the season starting early because of the League Cup and things like that.
Oh,
We've got a game in Australia that might have to get cancelled or something because we might be playing a few days.
Oh no! The
Yeah.
game in Australia cancelled. Oh no!
Exactly.
Sorry, Aussie hands, but seriously.
Just discussing the logistics of it. Yeah, you're right, Kev. Absolutely.
Yeah. Fuck 'em.
Yeah.
So do you think our stadium's too nice for the opposing teams to come to?
Yeah. Yes.
Do we need to get back to the days where it's stunk?
It was next to the South Stand.
Yeah.
And you came out right on the corner of the Park Lane. So people were having a go at you. You know, now they've got this nice little pathway away from the stadium. And
Let's go and wreck the stadium before they kick off today.
I think there's plans for that for after the game.
Yeah. I'm ready. You're up for it, both, aren't you, Kev? Jens, you
No,
get a
it'll
flight
take me so long to
ticket.
get there, mate. There'll be embers by the time I get there.
No, that's fine. Just jump on.
you set the fire, we'll come over to fan it.
It's grief, isn't it? Real grief.
I am thinking about these massive clubs that you've seen go down from the Premier League, such as sort of Sheffield Wednesday, Blackburn. I'm trying to think who else. Big clubs who used to, Blackburn won the Premiership, didn't they? And then they've gone down. Do you think their fans were going, oh, yeah, it might be an idea to go down and consolidate for a year or two? Look at them. They went down to League One.
Yeah.
God, do you remember Blackburn when they were last in the Prem? They went down and came back up, and they had Steve Keane as their manager.
Yes.
And then there was surprise at the time because during the game against us, which I think Kyle Walker scored that amazing free kick in, Blackburn didn't register a single shot on target, and that was noteworthy at the time. And since we've done it like 4 or 5 times.
We're a running joke for a few weeks.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
we're emulating the Blackburns of old.
You've got to keep those traditions going.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Yeah. Right, we have another guest coming in. He's telling me to hurry up, so here we go.
There he is. He finally turns up on his channel.
Hold on. Can you guys hear me clearly?
We can.
No, we can't see you at all.
Happy birthday, Kim.
Yes, happy birthday, Kim.
All right.
Happy birthday. And you know what? Today is our D-Day and today's your birthday.
I know. I said to the boys,
guys.
Best birthday present or worst one going.
Yep.
Yeah, hope you're doing well, Kim. And all's good. Sorry I haven't had time to catch up you guys. Okay, I don't have much time. As you know, I'm still working. And after this, I got to rush off to do the watch along and all that. I don't know what to say, right? 1 year and 3 days ago, right, we lifted a trophy, right? And now we're in this shit, right? If the fan base can't see it, right, I don't know what to say anymore. I've been saying this for nearly 3 years now. We look like relegation fodder ever since Levy came out and said that we got our Tottenham back. And I don't want this Tottenham. Remember, I went on a rant, right? We haven't won the league in 64 years and all that shit, right? So today it's going to be, I guess, I don't know. It's either going to be really painful or it's just going to be painful because it's already painful being in this situation. You understand what I'm saying, right? But if we get relegated, it's going to get really, really, really painful, right? And especially, those guys won the league. I don't even want to say their name, right? And Jens is going to go and do that, right? And
I just need to put in a big order for vomit bags.
Yeah, right. And to tell you the truth, right? It doesn't matter whether if they bought the PJMOL or whatever, right? At least they had the ambition to go and try to win the league, right? What have we done all these years? Fuck all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we deserve. Yeah. So that is Kim is correct. It's the Levy legacy, right? Mm-hmm. And a lot of people say, "Oh, he's gone now. It's not his fault." Of course, it's his fucking fault. He cultivated this shit for 25 years.
That's right.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right. So then that's why I've been saying. Next step, if we get relegated or don't get relegated, all eyes will be on ENIC. and they got one summer to prove, right? The first thing they had to prove to me, right? Sack that gooner and get that Villa reject out of my club.
Yeah.
Right? That is the two things they have to do. And listen to De Zerbi, what he wants. Give him whatever he wants, right? Even if he wants the transvestite with a long dick playing for us, take him. Right? That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, sorry.
Wasn't expecting it to go that route, but
Kev, you look disgusted. Just do a few Hail Marys, you'll be right.
No, but being Spurs fans, all of us here, right, I have been Spurs fans for so long. We had that taste of glory last season, and we're in the depths of despair this season. Like what we've been saying, right, Kim? It feels like Spurs is like a social experiment. Press all the buttons and let's see when we're gonna explode. And I've been saying this on a few channels lately. I've been saying the narrative has been played to this, right? Arsenal is going to win the league early, and our game and the West Ham game is going to be all eyes are going to be on those two games, right? Because we are too big to go down, and to tell the truth, right, West Ham is shit, right? So it is what it is.
Yo-yo.
Yeah. So the thing comes down.
They're not talking about how significant West Ham being relegated is.
Yeah.
Aren't they? That tells you everything you need to know about that poxy Village Green football club, right?
I thought you were going to say Village People.
Well, I mean,
YMCA.
yeah, I mean, look at Sullivan and the other one, Gold.
I prefer not to.
Baron and a dildo, mate.
That's right, that's it, well done, West Ham. You're funded by KY Jelly.
Oh dear, I don't know. So then it comes down to that part, right? And I've been saying burn the stadium down for the past 4 years, so nobody wants to listen to me. So that's where we are now. If we burn it down earlier, right, then we wouldn't be here. Or we might even win the trophy, right? But nah, it's a sad thing being a Spurs fan. I don't know. There is going to be quite a big gathering of Spurs fans in the Mamak restaurant later at about 10:30 to 11 p.m. over here in Malaysia. I've been trying to rouse them up to come out to watch the games and all that, but it's taken to this part, like the last game of the season, while we are in such a dire state, right? I don't even know what kind of reactions are we going to get, right? And please, right, if we do survive this relegation debacle, right, we're already having that stupid bus parade thing, right? And to tell the truth, I know the route, because we had a show on Thursday with TJ. He works with the Haringey Council, so he knows the route, and I know the route.
TJ works.
So I don't know if anybody wants to sabotage it. DM me.
Sorry, hold on. A bus parade after the season.
Apparently.
No, we're having the bus parade now.
Oh, before is it? Is it
Before the game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so
Right.
welcome the team.
Welcome the team in.
Oh, I see.
That didn't work much. Was it the first one against Forest, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't work very well, did it?
Yeah, and we got hammered, right? So, yeah, we got hammered 3-0, right? The place didn't turn up and all that.
You cannot fault the fans for that game, right? They showed up. They did what was asked of them, right? And it went to absolute dog shit, I mean, that was it for Tudor,
for Tudor, yeah. But Rez, do you know what I feel is that our fan base, right, don't know how to handle a relegation battle, because every time when we go down, right, our heads go down and they start walking out the stadium, so they don't know how to actually support the players, no matter how shit they are, right? If you talk about West Ham, Newcastle, Leeds, and all that, right, they've been through all this relegation battle, right? So they know how to support the team even if they are down. For us, it's that, right? When we're down, right, we start walking out the stadium, and that shouldn't be happening. That's why there's one more thing before I go to say, right, guys, if you're watching this, right, in London now and you're going to the game, right, it doesn't matter if we go down 1-0 against Everton, right? Don't leave the stadium. Please don't leave the stadium. Stay there and support the boys, right, until the end, right? That's all I beg of you to, right? Please do that, right? I know it's your right, but if we do that, right, that means we deserve to get relegated, right? It doesn't matter how it plays out, right? And to tell the truth, my prediction was it's going to be very, very, we'll call it dramatic, West Ham is going to score first, and they're going to lead against Leeds, right? And then we are going to go down against Everton, right? And then it will go all the way to the 99th minute or some shit like that, right? And then we'll get a penalty, and we'll equalize, and we'll survive.
Eugene, if that's how you want today to play out, I don't know what I can do for you.
Yeah, no, that's how I see it's going to play out. That's how I see it's going to play out.
Yeah, you're sitting there wishing for things. Why don't you wish for us to be 7-0 up at half time?
Could you organise
that doesn't work out
for me, please?
No, you know why? That doesn't work out for the Southeast Asian bookies, bro. You get what I'm saying? So that has to be played in the narrative, right? So it is what it is. All I can say is come on, you Spurs. And of course, happy birthday, Kimber. Right?
Yay.
I have to catch up with you guys again, right? Soon. Right? Just after this season is all done. And guys, have a good show. I'm gonna head off and go back to work again, and I'll see how, man. Jens will be in the back room, and I'll put out the link later. Right? If you guys want to hop on and all that on during the watch along and all that, you're all welcome to. All right, guys, take care. Catch you later. Bye-bye.
What about you, Spurs? Take care.
Take care. Send love and regards to Arthur and Mum.
Cheers, man. Take care. Bye.
And Rez, how's your mum?
She's okay. She's in Iran at the moment.
Doing what?
And she what?
Don't ask.
All right.
It's a whole
I know. That one we'll talk about it later. Yes. All right. Take care. Bye.
Cheers, bye.
All right, Rez. Rez. Goodbye, Rez. No, forget about it.
I'm off.
I was sitting in the garden at 7:30 this morning. I bald my head.
Yeah. Do you know what? There is one thing that I'll say about the fans, right? There's a contingent of our fans that are top notch, right? Really great.
Yeah.
Really get behind the team. They care. They it means everything to them. And they're great. There's another contingent of our fans that are far too entitled. Yeah. And I witnessed it because unfortunately, when I had my season ticket, it was in the West End, right? I have had alleged Spurs fans tut and be disapproving when I chant for my team, right? There's one guy in particular that I always just wanted to grab him by the scruff of the neck and say, are you a Spurs fan or are you a prawn sandwich, motherfucker?
Why do you come? That's what I don't understand sometimes.
Yeah.
Why do you turn up?
Yeah. What is the point?
Yeah.
Right? Is it so you can get some points? Yeah. For important games, and then you probably sell that ticket somehow. Yeah. The West Stand, I will say that the block that I was in was actually not the worst. There are other parts of the West Stand that are just even worse than that, right? Because I was close to the North Stand corner.
Yeah.
And they weren't as bad because it would drift across from that little corner a little bit. Because the North Stand isn't all that much better either, I will say, since they turned it into the family stand. And it's all like, family stand means no swearing. It doesn't mean no noise. Yeah. But that contingent of our fans who think that this is entertainment and nothing else, as far as I'm concerned, that lot, they'll be the first to jump ship if we go down. You know it, right? And I'm just thinking, why waste time? Jump ship now. Give up your season ticket so that someone who actually cares can take your seat. You know?
Yeah, go with that.
And they have contributed to this.
How much do you think, if we do go down, what do you think our attendances will be next season? Do you think if they drop the price that we'll fill the place because all the old fans who've been priced out will go back? And also maybe some of the old fans who were so disgusted with Levy are thinking, well, you know, it's kind of a bargain. I do miss going up the high road and then they'll come back. But you also have to look at how many tourists we're going to lose.
Performance related as well.
Yeah. It will be performance related, as you say, Kev. It will also be I think a large arbiter of how it starts will be how the club behaves in the summer.
Yeah.
Right. If they make a statement of not an actual statement, if they act in a way that makes the statement that we are not satisfied with what's happened and we are going to do everything we can to go back, I think attendances will stay high at the beginning. If as the season progresses we see that they're not really serious, I think they'll start to dip. Especially even with the reduced prices. I think it's one of those things that you can't make a prediction for the whole season, but you can make prediction as to what the effect might be based on certain decisions. What Tottenham have to do this summer, regardless of if we get relegated or not, is turn around and say, right, that's it. The gloves are off now, right? Yeah. We are not going to sit here and slumber any longer. This is going to sound insane, but if I was in charge, I would do everything I could. I would move hell or high water to try and get Harry Kane back, right? As a statement to say, we're serious. We're serious now, yeah? Every player that isn't going to be part of De Zerbi's plans, that's it. Whatever the price is, you can go, yeah? Even if it's free.
Sorry to interrupt, but to get Kane back, I think you'd have to prove to him you were serious.
Absolutely.
Not just, we're going to do this.
No,
you'd
absolutely.
He's been
lied to.
A series of...
Absolutely. And that's what I mean. It's got to be that kind of statement. You've got to basically, go for Kane and convince him that Tottenham, one of the richest clubs in the world, intends to win the major trophies in English and world football, right? We've got to essentially do similar to what Man City did when they came into their riches, right? They said, we're going to spend money and we're going to spend it well. The first thing you do, Vinay out, Langer out, right? You get in people who have got a track record of managing football clubs well, which apparently Vinay did, right? But the guy has shown himself to be far too cautious, far too slow to move, right? And Langer is a complete and utter paper tiger. He has got nothing going for him. Look at Villa. He was in charge there and they were hovering around mid-table. He fucks off to Spurs and now Villa have won the Europa League. Right? And have qualified for the Champions League on two fronts. Right? Is that a coincidence? No. Langer goes. He is not fit. He is not fit for purpose. Paratici has got to, his influence has got to be removed from this club because he's also contributed to this problem. Right? He has made some astute signings. The fact that, Bentancur and Kulusevski were Paratici signings. Conte coming to the club was Paratici's influence. But at the same time, he has either not done enough or done too much. And so the whole thing has fallen apart.
I don't know how true it is. I did hear Paratici, while he still was connected with the club, he wanted De Zerbi in the summer, didn't he? That's right. But he was overruled.
But he was overruled, But clean break, right? Or if you want to go balls deep on Paratici, right, you do that.
Igor Tudor apparently was his recommendation.
And that was a complete.
I think Paratici's biggest issue is that he thinks that English football works the same way as Italian football, and it doesn't. It does not. I'm sorry, Fabio, it doesn't. Right? He was the one who wanted to bring Thingy in. Gattuso in as well.
Oh God,
Remember that? Right? He's got to go.
Joe Jordan just around the corner.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That would have been interesting, actually. Gattuso as manager and Joe Jordan as his assistant.
I don't think he cares how strong I am.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Spurs win 5-0, but the management are all in hospital with brawl injuries.
All at the North Middlesex,
That's right. Well, it's just round the corner,
It's only a 10-minute walk. Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's it. You see them both, Joe Jordan and Gattuso with their arms around each other's shoulders, hobbling up the high road towards the North Middlesex, blood streaming from their
Have a
face.
special brew in each hand, yeah.
Yeah. It'd be like, what's it called? A steptoe and son.
I was going to say still game, but
But yeah, we need root and stem reform at Tottenham, right? We've got to start being ugly, not in terms of how we play. I'm talking about in terms of the way that we act as a club. We've got to be uglier.
That's been missing for ages.
Yeah, right? Not this, oh, look, we're so refined. Look at our stadium and all of the events. No, it's like, fuck you, we're coming for our games, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be like that. And we need aggressive people inside the hierarchy of the club that will fight for the club, that will make noise on behalf of the club, that will get down in the gutter and play all of the tricks that Arsenal and Man U and Liverpool and Man City and Chelsea and all of them have perfected, right? They do this in their sleep. Look at I hate the fucking guy, but look at Marinakis at Forest.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Look at how much mud that guy slings, right? And his team have survived, even after Nuno left, right? Because it was Nuno that got them to where they were last season, right? He's a dick, he's an idiot, and I hate him, and I hate his influence on football, but you can't argue that he fights for his club.
Yeah.
Right? And that's what we need to do.
We're far too corporate and sanitized,
Yeah,
aren't we?
Yes.
absolutely. It's all about the palm greasing and the, get along to get along ethos. We need to be more like Millwall, right? Everyone hates us, and they do. Fine, we're going to return the favor.
Care. Yeah.
We're going to return the favor, right?
There was something that was mentioned from someone who is quite reliable on Spurs community. I don't know if you remember him, Rez Tricks.
Yeah.
Who apparently is quite close to someone and he did mention that. Now I think I've heard it before, but I'm not sure. But he did mention that the new owners have come in and done an audit on everything and have seen where things have been going wrong, where Levy was, stupid not to accept low bids for players just to get them off the wage bill, and where he's not paying that extra couple of million for a quality player like we did with Grealish, like we did with I don't know how many other.
Many lists.
Like Dybala.
Yes, yeah.
Imagery. The thing is, it wasn't even image rights. Apparently, the story I heard was this. Right, I don't know if you guys have heard it or not. What?
No, sorry.
So they approached Dybala, right? The fees were agreed. The image rights issue was agreed as well, and he was going to be paid £180,000 a week.
Is that all? Fucking hell.
Apparently,
yeah.
And it was basically all ready to go, and it was just basically Daniel Levy wanted one last meeting, right? Brings the player and his agent in, sits them down. He says, "Right, so we've done the agreement, but what we would like to do is actually pay you £155,000 a week." And him and his manager just got up and walked out.
Yeah.
Right? Which you can, his agent, sorry, you can understand.
Yeah.
Right? That rings true to me. That rings true of what Levy would do.
He's done that through his whole career with us.
Yeah.
He's lowballed or he's agreed
absolutely.
something and then he's reneged on it, and it's just
So what was this tricks thing, James?
No, he was just saying they did an audit and they've noticed where things have kind of gone wrong before.
Yeah.
And how they think that they can try and improve it. But the problem is, I mean, that'd be lovely, if they're like getting rid of Johnson. Yeah, okay, he was the top scorer, but people didn't like him. He didn't want to be there. They got rid of him quick. Cut price, Levy would have gone for at least 5-10 million more, but they got rid of him. Then they got Gallagher in. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
But the issue that I have is that they don't seem to, they know absolutely bugger all about football. And when they've got someone like Vinay and Langer guiding them, it's not going to work.
From
It
what I
is.
understand, they are not making decisions about football directly. They are leaving it to Vinay and Langer, but
Yeah.
they do have the power to appoint those people, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So I think that they've got to Vivian. I think it's Vivian and Charlie that are the sort of main movers with that. They have got to basically say, right, you know what? They've got the resources. Go out there and headhunt someone that fits the bill in the same way that De Zerbi actually fits the bill at Tottenham, right?
Yeah.
Find someone for the hierarchy and get rid of these two. Vinay is tainted now because he's 4 games could have made the difference here. If he had sacked Frank 2 games sooner and even brought in Tudor and then sacked him 2 games sooner, we wouldn't be in the position we are now, right?
We'd be going to Europe.
Yeah. They have shown themselves to be unsuited to this club. They've both got to go. And Vivian and Charlie, I think, have got the power to do that.
Yeah.
They need to pull the trigger on them, say, thank you for your service, go, and then find someone with the right prestige in the game to make the suggestion as to who comes in to replace them. Right? And then you give them the mandate. You say, right, your job is to restructure this club into one that wins things. Yeah? However they go about it, you tell them what resources they've got at their disposal is, and you let them do it. But Vinay and Langer are not fit for that job.
No. Who was it who was the guy who signed Berbatov? And was that Paul Mitchell?
No, he was later.
Was he later?
Okay. Berbatov was after Kamoli had been exposed with.
But it was Berbatov, it was Keane. I think we got Defoe back. I mean,
Nebo.
Yeah, that was.
Remember that awesome?
Also around that time, no, it wasn't Naybet. That was before, wasn't it? But
like Paul Mitchell, as sporting director, when he was working hand in glove with Pochettino, look at the beauty that we created. The best back 4 in the country.
Tongan, Alderweireld, Walker, Rose, Dembele, Wanyama, Ericsson.
And weirdly, defensive-wise, backup was great. It was everywhere else on the pitch that we dropped too far a level. They built a beautiful 11, but Levy stopped them from building a beautiful 25.
Mitchell cited Levy as the reason for him leaving, didn't he?
Yes.
He said he couldn't work with him. So he was obviously tying his hands or sort of saying, that's good enough, that will do.
Right? Yeah. We were on the cusp, that close. That close. And now 10 years later or less, 7 years later, we're looking at relegation potentially. I mean, that tells you everything you need to know about the Levy era. Everything.
Yeah, exactly.
But obviously, that wouldn't have happened under Daniel's tenure, apparently.
I hate that.
Wouldn't have happened.
I've seen so many people say, we need Levy back. It wouldn't have happened under him. But it's like, we're still paying the price for Levy. Stupid.
The one thing you can say in Levy's defence, he would have sacked Frank sooner.
Yes, he would.
That's the only one that you can say.
That's true.
Yeah.
I was just thinking. I mean, I personally feel De Zerbi is a class above the other managers we've had recently.
Conte and Mourinho.
Exactly. Who I do rate highly. And I've got faith in De Zerbi. I don't know how you guys feel, but I honestly, and I hear that we've given him unprecedented powers as well, like as part of his contract and bringing him into the club. Aside from the huge money he's on, he's got a lot of say in the transfer market. I'd query him. What directors of football would you work with? Could you work with? Who do you think's excellent? You know, build something around him. Build a potentially
a dynasty.
Yeah, a dynasty. It's exactly the word I was wrestling to find.
You're looking a bit discombobulated over there, mate.
With the academy upwards, fix the pipeline from the academy to the first team.
Yeah.
You know, Sorry, you were saying something, Jens.
No, I was just saying, Kev, you're looking a bit discombobulated over there, mate.
No, I'm listening to everything going on. I'm listening to everything going on. Yeah.
Okay. No, I just, do you have any thoughts on this?
No, because it's water under the bridge now, and it's a disaster that needs to be talked about one day, but not on today's day. Whoops.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be the dogs fighting.
Yeah, one of them's fighting the other one. Yeah. Sunshine's got to their heads and all. Sorry about that. Apologies.
Right, guys. Next up. I'm going to ask about the lineup. Now, this is what I've put up. I don't know if you can see it.
Yep.
Oh, I can't believe it. I haven't changed the goalkeeper. I could have sworn I changed the bloody goalkeeper. Yeah. So it should be Kinski. Udogie on the left, VDV Danso in the middle, Poirot on the right, Paulinia, Bentancur, Richie on the left, Gallagher in the middle, Tell on the right, and Solanke up front. Now, that was, I've had a thought about it since yesterday, and I'm not 100%. Well, that was just if Solanke's fit.
Yeah.
What
did De Zerbi say on Friday? Did he say that he was available?
He did say he's available, yeah.
Right.
What do we think, Kev? What's your what?
I think he'll drop Muani. I hope he will. Not only hope, I think he will drop Muani and put in Solanke.
Okay.
That's my feeling.
And then will that mean that Tell plays on the right, or do you think he's not going to put Richie on the right, is he?
No, he's not going to put Richie on the right.
Do you think he'll play someone else on the right? I've heard that Bergvall or Sarr are options as well.
Yeah. He did mention Bergvall. He actually mentioned Sarr for the left.
Oh, okay. Right.
But yeah, it's still there's a large element of square pegs in round holes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But by necessity.
Yeah.
There's we just don't have the players fit. But I mean, God, can you imagine if Kudus had been fit?
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Oh my God, under De Zerbi, he would just be an absolute weapon. You know,
I still find that completely unforgivable, the way that Frank was like, just hit the ball to Kudos. He'll do the rest. It's like, how much pressure can you put on one player?
Yeah.
Does anyone know what he's doing at the moment? Because I heard that he was washing the toilets in Salling in Copenhagen.
He's been hired by the BBC for their World Cup.
Seriously.
Oh, I think. Oh, God.
Listen, no, guys, listen, look. We're being very harsh on Frank. We're being very harsh on him, right? He was not a good Spurs manager, but that doesn't mean he's a bad manager, right? That's true. Skills. That's true. Right. He has got skills, and everyone sort of shooting their load over Brentford this season. It's like, yeah, okay, wait until next season, right? Then
he didn't help himself coming in and saying we will lose games, and then saying how wonderful Arsenal are.
Yeah. That doesn't help. But it's like little mistakes. You can never legislate for them, right? No. You'll say something that you think is of course we're going to lose games. Absolutely. Yeah. He's not lying. It's just you don't say that.
Exactly.
What can you do? What can you do with these little things? But Frank, I think, has still got a future in football management and a successful one. Just he's not right. He wasn't right for Tottenham.
I'm hoping he'll become the Denmark manager. I think he'll do well there.
He could do it that level, like that standard, because you'd have time and not being straight away under pressure.
Yeah. I hope he becomes Arsenal manager.
That would be good.
No, do you know what?
National League South, here they come.
Actually, weirdly, to be honest, I think he would actually be a really good fit for Arsenal because they're so poncy anyway, right? That his sort of philosophy. Do you know what this gets to me, right? Do you know what that Captain Black looking motherfucker did, right? When he first arrived at the Arsenal training ground, right? Arteta, right? He planted an olive tree. I mean,
this is so I have olive oil in 25 years.
No, it's to show that you build things and grow them slowly. What a ponce! Shut up, right? Christ on a bike, planting a fucking olive tree, right? So, but getting back to Frank, that kind of philosopher would probably fit them well. So I hope he doesn't become Arsenal manager. You know?
But that's the thing, though, isn't it? How can a team like the Gooners stick with a manager for that long, and then we are flip-flopping everywhere?
Yeah.
You know, to be honest with Pochettino, it wasn't as if we were going to get relegated. No. With Nuno, I don't think none of them, apart from with
Nuno was
Frank.
bad.
Sorry?
Nuno was bad.
Nuno was bad, but I don't think we were going to get relegated. And it's
he was sacked too soon for us to be able to say that. But he lost a lot of games. Bear in mind, do you remember that Man United game? That was his last game in charge. We lost, I think it was 3-1, something like that. And it was such. I was in the stands for that. It was such a bad performance. It was awful, and it was again egos in the dressing room. I think that they and after spending 77 days and being knocked back by a whole load of managers, the dressing room turned around and said, "Well, look, you're a nice guy and everything, but why should we listen to you?" You know, that's why when Conte came in, performances went like that. Because he came in, and when you ask the question, "Why should I listen to you?" he doesn't even have to say anything.
Look at my fucking record. Yeah.
Right? Same with De Zerbi. Right? When he came in, when Tudor came in, the attitude is, "Why should we listen to you? What have you done?
You'll only be here until the end of the season.
Yeah, and you're only going to be here for a short period." Whereas with De Zerbi, it's like, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah, fine."
It's not a professional attitude, though, is it? I mean, come on.
No, it isn't, but it is it's an explainable one.
Yeah.
You can understand why they did it.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't do it if I was a professional. I would say, right, you're my manager. I will do what you want me to do because I'm a professional. But these are very, very young people.
Pampered
people.
And who've had smoke blown up their asses for their whole life. So, fair enough. Yeah.
Look at the ones that didn't, that kept their level of performance, right? The types like, I don't know, Palhinha, for instance.
Yeah.
He wouldn't do that.
No.
He's a professional.
Yeah.
What's the main difference about him compared to the rest of the squad? He's the eldest.
Older.
He's one of the eldest, you know. It comes with time. You know, we've got quite a young squad in a lot of places. Van der Ven's still in his very early 20s.
Yeah.
Spence is just in his early 20s. That's why they did, like, I don't necessarily think that Frank was a good manager, but the way that those two treated him after that match, where they refused to even acknowledge his presence, unforgivable.
Cool. That was schoolboy stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And not like, what's his name? It was the commentator when Gazza scored that goal.
Oh, yes. Barry Davis.
It could have been that schoolboy's own stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'd like to just comment on one thing that you were mentioning there, Rez, about the older players. How our club captain decided to swan off to Argentina, and yet Ben Davis asked the manager if it was possible if he could come along and spend some time on the training ground and be with the players at the hotel and stuff like that.
When it's Lodge, isn't he? At the training ground.
Yeah.
So I think Ben Davis kicked him out.
Sorry?
No. Sorry, Kev.
Apparently,
sorry, you're about to. Kev, you first. What did you say, mate?
He's back.
Yeah,
he's officially back now, not just. It was Ali Gold posted this morning.
Okay.
Yeah, they reckon it's something to do because he heard that Ardiles and Villa are going to be there.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's a bit of a show up, isn't it, really?
Oh.
Okay. Okay, QT, thanks a lot. Jesus Christ. It really does smack of firefighting.
It's sad.
Coming back.
I think it's really sad. Our club captain behaves like that. At
first, I thought it was storming a teacup. My initial reaction was storming a teacup, but the more I thought of it, I just thought, actually, that does not look good. That really doesn't look good. And I'm going to be honest, it's just what Romero does.
Yeah.
You know, it smacks of a player who on the surface might say that he's one of us, but you don't give me much faith that that's true, Christian.
He's one of those Latins, isn't he? That's the trouble, that's what they say.
Well, we've had Richarlison.
Those bloody Latins. I'll tell you what, mate. Those bloody Latins.
Right? Richie wouldn't do that, right? I tell you what, right? If
you take them for your blood pressure.
Yeah. Latins, no, it's for cholesterol.
Oh, cholesterol.
I've been prescribed Latins. Yeah. Take 2 of these Latins 3 times a day, and you'll be all right.
No. It's 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry.
Oh yes, 3 Latinos, 2 oros per diem.
Yeah.
And see me in the morning. I'm
But
standing.
that's the thing.
With
Jed, when you say that, I know that a lot of the Latinos do have a reputation for a fiery temper and stuff like that. I don't remember Ozzy Ardiles ever throwing his toys out the pram. I think Ricky Villa did.
He can be a bit sneaky.
Really?
He had the dirty temperament in him, Ozzy, when he was playing, yeah.
Okay. No, but I'm talking about, if things aren't going his way, as
sulking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think he ever did that, did he?
On the pitch, he could be a dirty little trickster.
Yeah.
He got, to be fair, he got given it and all. He was taken out and kicked to bits as well, a bit like Messi.
Because he was so little.
He was so little and so skillful. So, yeah.
Size 5 shoes, I think he had.
Even Ricky, the most famous example that I can think of him throwing his toys out of the pram was for the 81 Cup final.
He was dropped, wasn't he?
Where I think it was something like Keith said he wasn't going to play him, and he really
killed his dog.
He killed his dog. And said, "Are you sure you don't want to play me?" No. But he complained about it. He complained to Keith about it, and look what he did. Look how he answered. Came on and scored that amazing goal.
And what does Romero do? Get sent off, or loses? Him and Mickey van der Ven. I don't think they can play in the same defence unless there's a third defender there to cover for both of them.
Yeah.
That's why I think Van der Ven and Danso are pretty good, because Danso's first thought is to defend. Mickey's is kind of to get forward, isn't it? But that's the same with Romero. His first thought is to get forward. So I
think, do you know what? If you said to me I had to choose to keep one of Romero or Danzo, I'd keep Big Kev.
Yeah, so would I.
Yeah.
Oh, he's from Milton Keynes, bruv. Of course.
Yeah, is it? We've got Vuskovic back next season.
Oh, yeah. Vuskovic. Oh.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think he'll be ready yet, because I think he's too much like Romero and Van der Ven, because he likes to get forward.
True.
We don't need another Ramon Vega.
No, that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
No,
we definitely don't need another Ramon Vega. Oh my God. Christ, can you imagine? I mean, listen, exactly. We don't need another Vega.
I expect to hear that song on the terraces when you're there.
Back. Yeah. I mean, listen, he's great since then, because he was always speaking out against Levy, which I loved him for. Yeah. But as a player, he wasn't all that, was he?
No. He was bloody awful.
He went on to better things up in Jockland.
Yeah. Well, absolutely. Yeah. He won a few titles with Celtic, didn't he? I think.
So,
yeah, he did. Yeah. But then, how difficult is that?
No, that's true.
Fucking Postecoglou did that.
Yeah.
All right, mate.
Yeah.
All right.
So here we are, mate. So we are.
Yeah.
No worries.
We are who we are.
Yeah.
Okay, then, guys. I'm going to wrap this up in a couple of minutes.
Scores on the
predictions. Score predictions.
Okay.
3-1 from me to us.
Yeah. Who's going to score?
Oh, yeah, you put me in a bloody spot. I didn't think that bit. You're asking a bit much. I'm going to have Richie, Solanke, and Madison.
Wow.
If he plays. But there you go.
I'll go Kim first.
Oh no, I ain't even touching that one, mate. I really can't. I really can't.
Run,
I
run,
just don't know.
run.
Yeah. I've got to go do a wing.
Oh no!
Go on, then, Rez.
I confidently predict that there will be scores. Okay.
Good.
If I'm wrong, you can come and ask me questions. I don't know, to be honest. My heart says
Just have a wild guess. Stab in the
my
dark.
heart says 3-1 like Kev does. My
That's it.
head says 0-0.
The circumstances are so goddamn difficult. You know.
Yeah.
I just want to say I can't remember the last time we scored 3 goals in a match.
Well,
No.
today's a good day.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But
The
does
weather's going to be a
can
big
anyone
influence over there, isn't it? As well.
tell me the last time we scored 3 goals in a match? I think that
Last
must
time
have been
we scored
Champions
3
League.
goals.
wasn't
I don't. We scored. Yeah, I can't remember. Not in the league. I don't think we did.
No.
I don't think we have.
Not this
I
year.
can remember. Villa was 2-1.
Slavia Prague, Champions League.
Oh, right.
Jesus Christ, that was 3 seasons ago, 2 seasons ago.
No, it wasn't. It was the 9th of December.
Oh, I see this season. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
And then, we beat Everton away 3-0 on the 26th of October, 2025.
Oh, okay.
Mickey van der Ven at the double.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And
That
then
was when
Papa
Frank came out. Frank came out and said, I'd given him an objective of scoring goals.
Of course, you have. What was your first name? Thomas. That's the one.
Thomas, yeah.
But
Yeah,
okay,
I don't
then.
know. I would like us to win. I would like us to win 3-1.
Yeah.
I would happily take a 0-0 draw.
Yeah,
I
all
would
day
take
long.
it all day long, right?
Yeah.
I would take any scoreline you give us as long as it's not a defeat.
Yeah.
That's all I
Yeah.
care about.
That's all it needs to be. Don't fucking lose.
Well, unless West Ham win like 13-0, in which case I do want to win. But you know, that's
Well, the way things are going, you never know.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of this, Kim mentions, and I saw it as well. Did you guys notice during the Leeds game when Leeds got a free kick, one of the player taking the free kick did the hammer sign?
Yeah. Yeah, I
What
saw
was
it.
that? What was that all about?
Who was that?
I remember him taking the corner, yeah. I can't think it was taking it, but it was. I think it was just a sign they had.
Right.
Okay. I was going to
That
say,
there
have
was
they got
an
any
arranged sign.
hammers?
There's probably smoke signal. Oh, they call them hand signals. One of them. You know, it wasn't a hammer sign. It was just we're doing one of these. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all I made of it when I saw it.
Right. That's what I thought at the time, but just sort of.
That might
Sam
be-
Byron. Sam Byram used to play for West Ham.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
It
that's a
might be
possibility.
shithousery in the moment.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
to wind us up. But I
Right,
hope
yeah.
it's not a sign of a wider sort of
Yeah.
like conspiracy.
Yeah. I hope it's not a conspiracy because I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist. But
Yeah.
yeah. Just anything but a loss, please, Tottenham. Anything but a loss. That's all we care about.
I would take that every day of the week,
Yeah.
Rodney. 1-0.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll take that too.
So does anyone know who West Ham have got reffing their match today? Is it
Anthony Taylor.
Anthony Taylor. Oh, I thought it was going to be Trevor Brooking.
No, you know, he only sits on the fence when he's got
And
football.
Julie Moore as the fourth official.
Okay then, guys. I'd like to say thank you very much for coming on, especially a big happy birthday to you, Kim. I really hope that
All
we
the
get
best.
the result
Have a
for
good
you
one.
and it can be a happy one. I'm sure it will anyway, because you're
Cheers,
with...
Jens. Cheers, Kev. Appreciate
with
it.
Take your
Rez.
time eating that burrito, please. Don't
Yes.
Yes, yeah, you don't want to get indigestion.
Yeah, that's the one.
I'm going to go and make
Because as I was saying to Kev before the start of the show, I think over the last couple of weeks, Tottenham have actually given me an ulcer. So, yeah.
over the last couple of weeks only.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, you Spurs.
Come
Come
on,
on,
you
you
Spurs.
Yeah.
And in
Come
it
on, you
count.
Lily Whites. Yeah. All the best. Thanks, Rez.
Take care. Good to see you guys.
Yeah. We're off to see.
There we go. I need to go do a wee as well.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
And then I shall go into the kitchen and prepare things.
I'll have a quick wash, I think.
Okay.
once you're done. You actually quite enjoyed that. I had no intention.